Yo, people, welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another video. This is your match preview between Chelsea and Barrow tomorrow. Barrow are a League Two team. They're currently actually top of their table. I believe in their last 5 games, they've won 3, they've drawn 1, they've lost 1. So this is a team that is coming in with some form, but again, like this is a League Two team. This should be one of those games where, regardless of who's playing, regardless of who starts, I'm expecting a very comfortable, very professional job. I don't want to see this game be one of those, like the Servette away game where it's nervous, it's anxious. We're struggling to hold on to a 2-1 lead because we've just taken our foot off the gas so much that Burrow have the cojones to really try to play us at home and have us looking like the away team. Maresca, look, he 5 games in, he's got us playing some good football. He's got us playing some decent stuff. The team is really starting to look like they're gelling. His substitutions have been on point, making sure these guys' minutes are being managed right. We haven't seen Lavia in a few games, but guess what? We've looked comfortable. We've looked like everything is looking up right now. You know what I mean? Key players are starting to be available. Our really big absentee is going to be Reece James. Gusto's back in training as per Maresca. Lavia is not too far away. Maresca said by next weekend, he wants, hopefully he has Lavia available, and we should be good. But again, we've looked good. This is an opportunity, just like the Conference League, to get these wins. Progress, try to get a cup title win this season. If you can win the FA Cup, if you can win the Carabao Cup, again, Conference League, we should comfortably be getting to the finals and winning that. So, everything's looking decent right now. You know what I mean? But I've picked an 11 that potentially, Maresca might play. This is my predicted lineup. I can see him making maybe a few changes to what I'm about to put on the screen. But I don't think it should be too far away from what I'm picking. But then again, yeah, he's a manager. He's going to do what he wants to do, and, we'll just have to see. But let me bring my team on the screen so you guys see the predicted starting 11 for tomorrow. Look, I'm expecting a dominant performance. I'm expecting this game not to be one of those, bookie games, man. I just want you to kill the game off, early first half and just be comfortable and keep it moving. So on the screen, you see Jorgensen starting for me. Sanchez, look, he's been phenomenal so far in these few games. He looks like his concentration is on point. He looks like someone who knows his position is at risk. So he's not playing no funny games. Sanchez is just getting shit done, clean sheets, commanding his box. But I want to start and see what Jorgensen can offer. You did pay about 20-something odd million for the guy. Highly, rated. If we look at our scouts and our directors, so far the talent ID has been pretty spot on, bar maybe a few guys. So want to see what Jorgensen can offer. And this should be an opportunity to come in, low pressure game at home, making your debut. Just come in comfortable, get shit done. So Jorgensen and go. Disasi for me in the back 3 that I have on screen will be more of your right center back, if anything. And then Badiashile, your central center back. I went with Chile as your left center back. I believe with this formation, worst case scenario, Vega can just drop in as the extra center back, go into a back 4, and then you got Chile as your fullback. The midfield, will be a bit light because I have Dewsbury Hall in there, but I expect us to have more of the ball anyway. Hence why I'm taking the liberty to kind of put out this team. I expect this to be dominant. I expect Barr to have a few chances here and there, but look, this is when you have to show that you are a bigger team. And regardless of like the lineup you put out, there should be enough balance in there that you should be comfortable. Like there should be a comfortable 5-1, like 6-1 type victory, or even a 5-0, 4-0, keep it going. So Dasasi, Badiashile, Chilwell as my back three. In midfield, I've gone with Renato Vega and Dewsbury Hall. Look, I don't want to see Caicedo being played in this game. We know Lavia is not going to play in this game. And there's no point risking Enzo from the start or Caicedo. You want to give Vega that opportunity again. He could be the deepest, of the midfielders. He could be the CDM for us because that's the profile we were told when he was signed. He can play left back, center back, midfield, defensive midfield. So that'll be Vega's job tomorrow to screen that back three. Dewsbury Hall will be the other midfielder close to him. He's got a good engine, can put in a tackle, good on the ball. And he's someone that hasn't really kind of hit the ground running. But look, at the end of the day, you're going to have to start to pick it up, or else you're just going to be a squad option. You're just going to be a bench player. Not that he really has a chance to outplay some of these guys, but look, I think when it comes to Maresca, if you perform, you're going to play, as he has said. If you buy into the system, you're going to get an opportunity. If you don't, you don't. So big game for Dewsbury Hall. Take your chances with both hands and don't fuck it up. You know what I mean? Don't fuck it up. There's a lot of people who are already looking at you saying, yo, you are a pointless signing. I still believe he can offer so much to this team. So for me, he gets to start alongside Vega. You see my front four. I got Neto on the right wing, Felix in the number 10, Chukwuemeka in the number 10, and Mudryk as the left wing options. I think this is a game I do want to see Neto on the right. And going based off of what Maresca said, I was tempted to play Felix on the right, but Maresca said Felix is a number 10 in this team. Neto is a right winger. Mudryk is a left winger. And Carney is one of those, who can play in the hole behind the striker as well. So I've gone with Neto because, again, he didn't start against West Ham. Came in, got a few minutes. But you want to rotate your wingers. You want to rotate your team. You want to keep other people involved. You want to keep people motivated. So Neto comes in on that right. Joao Felix plays behind, the striker for me. Again, Chukwuemeka. This is a big, big game for him. He needs to take his opportunity because, bro, the options we have in that center of the park is crazy. Enzo could play that role. Nkunku could play that role. You got Palmer. You got Felix. You got Dewsbury Hall who can play that role. Bro, it's too much competition in there for you not to take your opportunity. And if you can't really make it here, Carney's one of those guys. I'm so sorry. He might be looking at, his future somewhere else. These are the games you're going to have to stake a claim, show us why you are highly rated. And Carney's a serious baller as well. Madueke said it. We've watched Carney put in good performances last year before his injury. So I want to see him, make a claim to be still, part of the team and part of the group. Mudryk on the left flank. Again, look, he's gonna have to also take his opportunity because you can't have Neto playing ahead of you all the time. Like Maresca said, you and Sancho are the left wingers. So if you're going to be that shit to have Neto playing on your side, then bro, you ain't gotta be here. But this is one of those games where you would expect Mudryk to come alive. He's been out of the team for a bit. So again, you can look at that and say, hey, how motivated are you trying to, break back into this team? I just don't know if he's going to get, he's going to be the guy ahead of Sancho for that left flank. But when it comes to games like this, Mudryk, I want you to come in and handle business. Get a goal, get an assist, build up some consistency, get some joy in these games, man, because this is the only time you might be starting games bar injuries. And up front, Christopher Nkunku. Jackson, I don't want to see in this game. Nkunku needs some minutes. Rest Jackson. You want to bring him second half. Cool. Nkunku starts this game for me. He gets to link up with all these players around him. The technical, the tidy players. Felix, Chukwuemeka, Pedro Neto, Mudryk. All these guys are technical enough. Maybe not Mudryk, but the other three, they can find a pass. Felix, Neto, these guys can, they can find a pass. They can play you in. Hell, even Mudryk has a pass on him. So even he can play you in as well. And all Nkunku has to do is just finish these chances. keep himself, in and around the penalty box, combining with the likes of your Carneys, Felix. Don't drop too deep, bro. You know what I mean? Like, let these guys just build up the play for you because they have the ability to just be in and around the box, combining here and there, and then try to get some goals. It should be a game where Nkunku should be looking at least 2 minimum. Nkunku should be scoring in this game. Felix should be scoring in this game. Neto should get his first goal. Hey, Carney, what can you do? Can you get a goal? Can you get an assist? Mudryk, can you get a goal? Can you get an assist? Dewsbury Hall, what you got? Can you be effective? So this will be my starting 11 for this game. My score prediction, I'm going to go a comfortable 4-1. Give Barrow a goal, but I'm going to go a comfortable 4-1. And that should be that. Again, serious opportunity to build some consistency, some momentum, and just go far in the cup runs. See how far we can go. We're banging form. We're coming into it. So this has been a match preview, people. If this is your first time coming across my content, the channel, like the video, sub to the channel, share the video, interact in the comments, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Hopefully by tomorrow, when we're doing the match review, it's been a very comfortable afternoon, and then we keep moving. So fellas, take it easy.